everyone. It's Dawn and Judy. Hi, Judy.
Hi. Hello. Nice
So
to
good
see
to
you
see
again.
you. So good to see you and everyone in the chat. And I
Yeah.
do apologize. It's my fault for being late. I lost track of time as usual. But tonight we're here to do some more trivia. I just reviewed the questions that Judy did. Thank you, Judy, for doing all the questions because I've just sort of been a little low energy lately. So,
Yeah. Well, you look great. You look totally healthy. I think we're at that age where we're always talking about our health problems now.
yeah,
But
it's
that'll
true.
be a different show. Yeah.
No, we don't want to talk about my health, not at all, except for to say I'm doing fine. And I will always be doing fine no matter what. Thank you,
Oh,
Julia. It's so good to see you all. So,
yeah.
are you all ready for some trivia? I mean, how many who are in the chat have I recognize everybody's name. I think have you all done trivia with us before because or with Judy because um
Well,
what
there's
we
a few
like
people. Yeah, I don't
new
think I've seen Gladys Kravitz or Allison doing trivia before, but we do have some ground rules that are in the video description
that's right.
on my channel. Yeah. So, because we don't want people to get mad at us or whatever. So,
No.
this is just for fun. It's not affiliated with YouTube. We do have your choice of exciting prizes, which are owl earrings with crystals. Ooh. Okay, so it's the same prizes as before. Your choice
Nice.
of earrings or the imitation Wendi Adelson necklace that says never, never, never give up.
I need that necklace. That's so funny. I just realized my Bluetooth was on. I hope I sound okay and Judy sounds okay. Just a quick sound check, you guys, before we start too. So
Yeah,
thank you,
sounds
Judy,
good.
as always, for bringing the prizes. That's so wonderful. And let's see. And then I'll remind when I ask. Okay, so I'm going to ask the questions to help Judy save her voice a little, even though she was gracious enough to put them all together. And then when I ask the questions, hold on just one sec, because there might be some extra instructions or reminders in there. Like if it's a two-part question, you want to put both parts in the answer. You don't want to put one and then another comment. They have to be together, right, Judy?
Yes. And also, it's always going to be based on what we see in our chat, because I know some people kind of got upset in the past because they kept saying, hey, I answered it first. And
Oh,
I'm like, well, we have to have some sort of parameters here. We base it on what
right,
we, the hosts, see. So
right.
due to internet lag time, sometimes it might look like someone answered first, but we might see it differently. So
That's a
sorry
good
about that.
reminder. Yeah, great reminder, because we use a software that interfaces with YouTube. So YouTube might show one thing but we're looking at a live chat here and it's 99.9% of the time right on. But if there's a question about it, feel free to ask. We can look again at the chat, but if what we have to go by the way it comes in on our chat, if that makes sense. So
Yeah. And
oh,
each person can only guess one time. That counts.
right.
So your first answer is the one that counts.
That's right. Good reminder. So
Oh,
right. So
thank
you
you.
don't want to throw in a bunch of guesses, which I would probably do, because your first answer is your final answer. So hi to
Also,
everyone. Okay,
oh,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. More rules. Okay.
More
So,
rules.
in terms of the prices, we have to say that this is not associated with YouTube or endorsed by YouTube or any organization. And the winner of the prize has to be somebody who has a US mailing address. So, I'm sorry, but it's just too much of a hassle and expense to send things out of the US.
Yeah.
So you also have to be 18 to win. That's one of YouTube's rules.
Yes,
So,
good reminder.
okay.
Yeah, so if you don't have a U.S. Mailing address, you can play, but you'd have to, if you took first prize, it would have to go to the second prize or whoever, second place,
Yeah,
whoever.
sorry. I know
Yeah.
how exciting these doodads are. People are going for blood. Yeah.
Yeah, and the two says, I am Canadian. I
Oh,
only play for the entertainment. That's great. And so glad you
thank
made
you.
it, CBMCDI. And super glad, Armand. This is Armand's first and my father's alibi. Hello to you. And I loved your interview with and my father's alibi a while back, Judy. It's very compelling.
Yes, thank you.
Hey to Patty. Hey to Lolly. Hey to Gladys. Okay, hopefully. And Top Cat. Top Cat is so good. Hey, Leanne. Okay, I want to say hi to everyone. And Julia.
Hey,
Thank you.
Mona, Mr. C,
Oh, hey,
Elizabeth,
Mona's here.
CP. Yeah,
Mr.
thank you.
C.
Great to see you
Awesome.
guys.
Nice to see everyone. Nice to see everyone. It's been so long. I feel like I've been in another university. So, all right, I'm
Yeah.
going to pull up the questions here. And by the
Okay.
way, I just have to say, I got to remember to ask this because I'll forget. Has anybody in the chat or you, Judy, have you been following any other trials in the meantime, or watching any trials or watching any news on crimey stuff? Because I'm totally and not normally interested at all in Hollywood stuff, but I've been totally captivated by the Baldoni Lively controversy. And I've been watching a trial in LA this is California versus Monica Cementelli. She is accused of murdering her or conspiring to murder her husband. Sound familiar? But this is with her lover, who already has pled out, and then a third person who's yet to testify coming up soon. It's a pretty interesting trial. It's slow but interesting. Anybody in the chat or Judy, have you been watching any other trials, or are you just all Markel?
But I've read a little about that rose petal trial. It sounded pretty horrendous, so I didn't want to keep reading more because once you start reading, you get into this rabbit hole where you just keep reading more and more articles and watching more and more videos.
Yeah.
But just last weekend, I was on a quick vacation, so I was binge watching Oxygen, where they have some sort of prosecutor true crime TV show. So I kept watching so many episodes, and there was one about Robert Frattani or Franetti or something. It was like a case in Texas where the guy hired a couple of people to kill his wife. And of course, he had been cheating on his wife, and they had several children. And I think at least one of the kids might have witnessed something. I can't remember. But yeah, I saw some parallels with this case too.
Right.
So anyway, that was sad to hear about because it happened at least 15 years ago. They had the son, who's now an adult, come and be on the show.
Oh, wow.
And the father got executed, but even on his
because of the death penalty?
Yeah.
By the state? Okay.
Yeah, he got executed, but he kept denying it. So his two sons went there to confront the father, and he just wouldn't even tell them the truth. He just kept acting like he had nothing to do with their mom's murder. So that was interesting because I had never heard of that case.
Right.
So,
right.
yeah.
It is interesting how many cases are related to a marriage or a family situation or siblings. I'm even noticing that. And like you say, you find the parallels with Florida versus versus all of the co-conspirators now will be Donna Adelson in the murder of Dan Markel. There was just recently, like 3 nights ago, I think, 2 or 3 nights ago here in one of the counties toward the mountains, probably about a half hour that way, 45 minutes. A fire chief was stabbed to death in her home, and it ended up being
Oh,
her
I
spouse.
heard about that.
Yes.
Yes.
Or they think
Yeah, it was a lesbian couple.
right,
Yeah.
that they're married, and it turns out that this woman who's still at large, she's still on the loose somewhere,
Mhm.
evidently went to prison for murdering her previous husband. So
Yeah.
she has quite a history. Who knows where
Mhm.
she is? But I thought was really
Mexico.
weird because the police chief, I believe it was the Ramona police chief, was on television asking the public for help in helping them identify what kind of car she drove. And I'm like, wouldn't that be your job? Like, wouldn't you like
Yeah.
get
Aren't
in
there
touch with
public
the DMV?
records?
Like, you don't know.
Yeah.
You're asking. I mean, so I'm thinking, well, no wonder she's at large. If they're like looking for her car a day later, come on, that couldn't be real, right? I was like, this is bad. So that might be one of these unfortunate cases where the department just is caught flat-footed, or maybe doesn't have a lot of experience, this kind of thing. But I was just blown away by that pedestrian level of question that he had.
Yeah, it's like, help us figure out what car she drove. I mean, don't they
Yeah.
talk to their friends or relatives? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And you have to ask the public for that. There's not a record. I mean, there must have been a marriage. Anyway, then also it was a good 24 hours before they really had a good description of her in pictures. So it's like, oh, well, if she's at large and you're asking the public for help, maybe a picture and a description like height and weight would be
Look on
helpful.
Instagram. Yeah, because the would-be murderer, the alleged murderer,
Mhm.
actually was pretty active on Instagram. So I saw her Instagram where they had all these happy pictures. They're on vacation just like a year or two ago, all happy with their friends. And she's saying all these inspirational quips, about how
Wow.
happy she is and how great her life is. And
Wow.
now she's probably in Mexico or something.
Probably. Yeah, because we're only an
Yeah.
hour away. Yeah.
Mhm.
So who else? Shanna. Julia's saying Shanna has Jose Baez as an attorney. She
That'll be interesting.
there's a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of circumstantial evidence there that so C. Griffin, hi. C. Griffin says the fire chief was in the process of dumping her, so that might have been what happened.
Yep, makes sense.
I was
Yeah,
thinking,
that's usually what
yeah.
sparks things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Hey, Mona. And hey, Mona has been actually experiencing for the first time a trial. That trial I was talking about in LA, she's actually attended. So hopefully she'll come on with me and we can talk about her experience.
Yeah.
I would love to go, but on top of recovering from my surgery, I have some other health things that I have to deal with, and I just can't be around in public and doing all that kind of stuff right now. But I wish I could go. I was going to go up. Yeah.
Wait,
so,
what's all that stuff? What's that stuff behind you? Is that liquor?
Who, me? Yeah, this is my little bar cabinet.
Cosmetics, like bottles of shampoo and facial stuff, or maybe it's liquor or
No,
sauces?
it's my liquor cabinet. It's my little
You have
my little bar
you got some
cocktail cart. Yeah. Gotta have your cocktail cart ready to go at all times.
Okay.
You never know when you get in. It's just
when you need a drink.
Yeah, no, it's just a good spot. I've got like my stereo over there, and it's just like my dining room's that way, my living room's that way. So it's sort of like this weird, this apartment has kind of got an unusual setup, but it's like this weird opening that really isn't for sitting or anything else. So I put a cocktail cart there.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, you guys ready to start the contest?
I was going to pour a little whiskey before we started, but I was like, oh, I didn't want to be late any later than I was. Yeah, stocked a bar party.
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab those questions. Where are they? I just looked at
Okay.
them. Where are they? Let me find them. Yes, we are ready to start. So everybody knows your first answer is your final answer, basically. Okay, I'm going to have to look them up again because.
Okay, so the rules are in my description.
Yes. And I'm going to remind, whoops. Okay. All right. Are we ready? Now I have it up twice. Number one question. Remember, first one that we see is the answer. What was Donna Adelson's maiden name? Boom, 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 boom. Now I lost us. There we go. Sorry, I'm getting my document.
Very good. Okay, that was fast. Benny.
Benny.
Welcome, Benny.
Hey, Benny.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this person comment before, but thank you for joining.
Nice to meet you, Benny.
Okay, so Benny has 1 point. Majorette. Okay.
Majorette.
Yeah. Okay, good job.
Bingo at Benny 787. I'm not sure what that means, but okay.
No,
I need
like bingo. Like
okay. Got it.
Bingo. Okay.
Okay.
Good job, guys.
Good job. Okay, remember, this is a two-part question, so your answer has to be in one, not two separate comments. So think about this one. Number 2, give and spell correctly the first and last names of Donna Adelson's current attorneys, plural. She has
first and last name.
2 attorneys. They both have a first and a last name. So your answer would have ostensibly 4 words, 4 names. First and last name of Donna Adelson's attorney.
Current attorneys.
Hi, TC.
Hey,
Hi,
guys.
Chantabelle.
What, and Jeff? Wow, Benny is on fire. This new person. Thank you.
Wow. Awesome.
And perfect spelling.
Yes. Judy loves, Judy's a stickler for spelling.
Yeah, because Donna Adelson was the spelling bee champion when she was in middle school.
That's right. And our late Dan Markel was a trivia buff. And again, and I usually mention this before we start too, this is not in any way to make light of the seriousness of the crime or the trials at hand. We know that Dan had a super fun sense of humor, loved trivia, and we're doing this in a way that we think he might enjoy. All right. So number 3, regarding Joshua Zellman, one of Donna's attorneys, what law school did Zellman attend? Boom, 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 boom.
Maybe I should start a countdown.
Oh, Julia.
Wow, Julia's a previous champion.
FSU. Oh, and TC got it. Hey, TC.
Okay, but wasn't Julia first?
Yes, Julia got it first.
Chat. Congratulations, Julia.
That's right. All right. Good guesses. Good guesses. Good guesses. Okay. All right. And so what law school did her other attorney, Jackie Fulford, attend? What law school did Fulford attend? Do, 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 I'm going to put some answers up. They're not necessarily correct. Good guess.
Duke is too good of a law school.
Yeah.
Duke is very hard to get into.
Yeah, it is.
And so is NYU.
Yeah. A good med school too.
Benny. Wow.
Benny.
Maybe, Benny, did you just Google it?
Maybe. If you have enough time.
But you got it right. So, okay.
That's all that matters. Somebody asked,
amazing.
is Benny Lady Cymbeline?
Oh, but, if you want to play, you can play. So, hey, Clarissa. Thank you for being here.
Okay. All right. Number 5. And we have 20 questions. We should be done in about an hour, we're hoping. Okay. What odd thing? This is multiple choice, so listen for all the choices. What odd thing did Wendi Adelson do on the stand when cross-examined by Christopher Dacquisto at Katie Magbanowa's 2022 trial? A, picked at her ear. B, readjusted her cleavage. C, stuck out her tongue. D, simulated sex acts with her fingers. E, burped. Oh my gosh. Judy.
Watch one of my recent short videos, you would know this.
I think I know the answer. I think I do. TC
But I already
said
gave you the answers.
B, E, E, B. Yeah, she did a lot of, oops, I click on some.
Sure.
And she did a lot of these. It worked. Adjusted cleavage.
Okay, we'll just say time's up. I don't think anyone got it. Yeah, it was C. Because if you watched my short, like towards like 60% into the short, where it's set to poker face, you know how Lady Gaga sings, I'm getting, or I'm getting hot, showing what I've got. Then she sticks her tongue out. Because I didn't notice it before. But when I was making my short, I was paying close attention to all the times she made weird faces or smiled or stuck her head forward and jutted out her face. And, you know, and then she stuck out her tongue to cost. It was just the most bizarre thing.
I don't remember it, but that was my guess. And I must remember it somewhere in my vast empty head there.
Well, there's so much stuff, and
she did a lot of weird
stuff.
She
did.
It's
hard to keep track.
That was a good one. All right, Jim B. Jim B. Fun chat. Thank you, ladies. Have a good. Oh, Jim B's taking off. Thank you for being here. Okay. If there's time, I can play it at the end. Hey, Mona, for sure. Okay, number 6. What did Donna Adelson say when Sanford told her she was under arrest for the murder of Dan Markel? 3 words. I gave him a hint. I hope that's okay. What did Donna Adelson say? Because they might say, you know, more of it. What came out of her mouth when Sanford told her she was under arrest for the murder of Dan Markel? That's actually what I thought.
Oh, did I get it wrong?
Nope. I think Patty got it. Well, we had a little typo, but you know what she meant.
What?
Patty N.
Oh, did I get it wrong? Maybe I got
Oh, wait, maybe not. I'm sorry. They're all like partly correct. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought the 2 had it closest, but what did I say was the answer?
Okay.
Oh,
Top Cat. Top Cat.
I think Top Cat got it.
Yes.
Or we can watch the arrest video again real fast.
Do you want to put it up real quick? I couldn't tell what she said, but for some reason I don't think you have to worry about that on that because that's public domain.
No, if we're showing someone else's video,
somebody else,
they can come after us. Yeah. So maybe I'll look it up in the behind the scenes. So Donna Adelson arrest video.
Okay. I think for me it was just hard to hear her. I thought she said not that again, but
oh no, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Something like that. Have a nice flight, Barco. Yes, 3 words. It was 3 words. Judy said, oh, not again. Okay, so we'll move on to the next one. We think that it went to Top Cat. according to
Hold
our
on.
recollection.
Okay, you can
Oh,
keep talking, but I'm
okay.
going to look it up just for accuracy's sake.
Edification.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna mute.
Okay. All right. And we'll go ahead. Should I ask the next question while you're doing that? Number 7. What cartoon did Donna refer to in one of her emails to Wendi? Must be all the words, the full title. What cartoon did Donna refer to in one of her many emails to Wendi? Some of them will be much easier, Clarissa, I promise. Okay.
Oh, by the way, I think it did sound like, oh, here we go again.
Something like that. That's what I.
Yeah, it is very muffled because there's so much noise going on.
Mhm.
So I think we give it to the 2. Okay, but I do apologize that there's no 100% we know this is what was said, because it's too hard to understand correctly.
Yeah, the quality of the audio wasn't like super great.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we've got Dennis the Menace, the Jetsons, the Little Princess. That's a good one. Roadrunner. That's a good one. Charlie Brown. Oh, that's so sweet. The 2 says give it to Top Cat. That's sweet.
Oh, well, we'll give Top Cat a point too if you want that. Okay, Cat a point. This is all for fun, so hopefully no one gets mad.
No one here is going to get
unsubscribes from us.
Murder by Maestro. Hello. Tom and Jerry. Okay, so far we don't have it. South, a lot of great
time's
cartoons.
up.
Dumb and Dumber. Ruh-roh, Marmaduke. Okay, the answer is Jake and the Neverland Pirates. What was the context of that?
Well, after she made that, if you dressed your kids up in Hitler Youth uniforms and brought them down here, I could care less of act of defiance and stuff. Then she says, like, Ben and Lincoln aren't really pirates just because they dress up like Jake the Pirate. It's an act. So she said Jake the Pirate, but it's really Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
Okay.
Yeah. I vaguely know that cartoon, but unless you have little kids, you're probably not going to know it wasn't that popular.
Right. No, I don't recognize that cartoon at all. That's funny though. It's fun. It's a funny detail. I love how you get all these details out. Okay. Number 8. Again, the next ones are really hard and really easy, so just hang in there, guys. Number 8, how much is a simple cremation at Fulford's funeral home? And closest to the exact number. If you don't get the exact number, the closest one will get the point on this one. Judy's being generous. How much is a simple cremation at Fulford's funeral home? That's Donna's attorney who owns a funeral home on the side, which is bizarre, but hey.
Is it about 5? Just a joke. Is it about 5?
We've got 800, 5,000. Oh, these comments are going fast. 3,000, a 6,100, 2,000, 2,000. Mona.
Okay, I would say time's up. And Jim B. Jim B is the closest.
Jim B, where's Jim B? I can get that far. You're faster than me.
Okay. Yeah.
How much?
Jim is further down and guessed 1,500.
Oh, there it is. Next one. That was the next one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yay.
So the actual answer is $1,695 in case anyone needs to know.
It's on their website.
That's Fulford's funeral home is in Tallahassee, right?
Yes. That's where her office is, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 9, fill in the blank. In one of Donna's emails, what did she say after? Now, this is a 5-word. I'm telling you ahead of time. 5-word answer. Okay. It's 5 words, 1 answer. What did she say after shul, shul, shul? This is famous. This is like if you're part of this community.
Yeah, you've heard it many times. Shul, shul, shul.
Hi, Lorenzo.
Hi, Lorenzo.
Sorry. Lorenzo is, yeah, good to know, right? In case we ever need to know. Shul, shul, shul.
But she did say that later. So
Said that
let's
later.
count to 10 and say time's up.
Okay, sometimes it takes a second for the answers to come through. Hi, Saudade. Saudade.
Sade, I remember that beautiful singer from the 80s.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Sade.
That reminds me of Sade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think people are giving up.
Okay.
No one's guessing.
That shul, 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 that will be their life.
Right. Yeah.
She
That
didn't
will be
want
their
it.
life. Shul, shul, shul. That will be their life. Okay.
Okay. Who is Jackie Fulford's funeral business partner? First and last name. Who is Jackie Fulford's funeral business partner? Boom ba doo 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 doo. Yeah, that's right. She was saying that.
Dexter Morgan? What?
I love our chat.
Okay, time is going to be up soon. 1,
Oh,
2,
here's a good one.
4, 5. Okay, no one caught it. No one caught it.
No one got it. She said Donna Adelson. I love the answers. His name is Skip Young. Skip Young is
Skip
her
Young.
business partner.
It's called Fulford Young something, kind of like a fancy name. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, well, Julia typed it in, but that was after time is up. So sorry. Okay.
Oops. Okay. Number 11. When Donna was using the jail phone last year, what item did she request and get mad about not getting? What did she request and was denied? Benny.
Patty is first in the chat.
Oop.
Patty?
Oh, yep, Patty. Patty.
Yep. Okay, yay. You guys most people got it right. Okay. Yeah, she got mad when she was at the phone, because she wanted to have a chair to sit on. And she said, I'm going to be calling my lawyer. I'm going to be calling my lawyer. Okay. So congratulations. Yeah, the spoon was earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And what is the listing price of Charlie's Whale Harbor Lane home? What is the list? It's up for sale now. What is it going for? What are they asking? Is that it's still not sold, is it?
No, it's under contract and it says they're still asking for backup offers. Which seems a little strange. Like, do they think the deal's going to fall through? I don't know if that's typical. Okay, so what did people say?
Okay. This needs to
count to 10. Yes. Okay, time's up. Nobody caught it correct.
Really close. Really close.
Yeah, really close, but nah, it's 1.125.
1.1. Yeah.
Yeah.
One,
Let me
one,
Google it again just to be 100%
gonna double
sure.
check. 1,125,000. If they're waiting for backup offers, it may be that
Yes.
somebody
Yeah.
lowballed them. Yeah.
Yeah. 1.125 is the listing price. And they're accepting backups in case you guys want to put in an offer. It's not too late. All offers accepted. All reasonable offers will be acceptable. Cash offers.
Cash offers are preferred. All
Yeah.
right. What
Benny?
is- Oh, sorry.
Benny is in the lead. Sorry, somebody asked who's leading. It's
Oh, yes.
Benny with 3 points. Then everybody else, Julia, the two top cat, Jim, and Patty, they all have 1 point each.
Yeah. It's creepy for sure. The two says about that. Okay, the hot tub is free. Yeah. Ew.
Yeah. Gross. Who wants to sit in Charlie's hot tub?
Oh my, and listen to his lovely stories. Okay, what is Scott Radius's wife's name? First name only needed. Scott Radius, Charlie's friend, probably ex-friend, possibly a witness for the prosecution for the upcoming trial. What is Scott Radius's wife's name? Was referred to in some of the back and
WhatsApp
forth
messages.
Yeah, with Harvey.
Counting down. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Skyline.
Nope. Sorry, nobody got it.
Her name is Michelle.
You had to, I think Mentor Lawyer was the one who had that news because he paid for the records. So
right.
There's lots of WhatsApp messages that he showed. Yeah. Okay. So Michelle.
Those were really interesting. So thank you for that. Thank you, James, for that. It seems like forever that like we got that information. It wasn't that long ago, but it seems like forever.
Yeah.
All right. Number 14. We're getting to the end here. What specific Hebrew day school in Boca Raton did Donna suggest in one of her emails to Wendi? What was the name of the Hebrew day school in Boca Raton Donna suggested to Wendi in an email for the boys? Exactly.
Same here. You get so tired.
I don't think she's Vietnamese.
Yes. Yes, she is, because they had to use her to buy the condo.
That's right.
Because
that's right.
Only
So that might be
Vietnamese
her,
people could,
not really her
English
Vietnamese
name.
Right. Benny.
Wow, Benny, good job. Is Benny Harvey?
Is that you,
Who
Harvey?
is Benny?
Who's Benny?
Benny knows a lot about the case.
Great question, C. Griffin says. Thank you. Sim chat, Tora. Okay. All righty. So let's see. This is very current. What prison did Sigfredo Garcia recently get transferred to? I think both of us had it in our community tabs. What prison did Sigfredo Garcia recently get transferred to? Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Annie. It's good to see you too.
Annie, hi to everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, let's count down. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
It is FCI Franklin Correctional Institution. It's way up near almost getting to, it's like, what is it called? The Gulf area.
Yeah, it's kind of southwest of Tallahassee. Yeah.
Yes. Leavenworth. Donna Klein.
Donna Klein State Prison.
Hi, Wendi. Okay. All right. Number 16 in her writing class podcast. What part of the body did Wendi wrongly state Dan was shot at?
I'm sorry. Maybe that wasn't grammatically
It was a
correct.
strange question for me. It was for me.
I'm
It's fine.
sorry.
It's fine. What did Wendi say in her podcast where Dan was shot? And she was not correct about it.
And it was incorrect.
It was incorrect.
Okay, good. You guys are smart, man.
Yeah,
You
we
guys
got lots.
Say so well.
Tenton
Who got it first?
Tarantino, I think, got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it went by so quickly. Everybody quickly typed in the answer.
That was,
Wow.
yeah, we know that
Tenton.
one.
Okay, congratulations. Tenton is on the scoreboard. 1
Very
point.
good. Very good.
Okay,
Very good.
back at the head, because I think she wanted to make it seem really gory and shocking. So it sounds more shocking to say he was shot in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And remember, she said that most likely it was by hitmen or professional hitmen. Yeah, very strange.
Yeah, it's better when people just don't say anything at all when they're in a situation when, like that. Just don't say anything because your answer.
Don't be doing podcasts.
Just shows how she feels like she's untouchable. All right. Number 17, what gift did Jeff Lacasse send to Dan and Wendi's sons after Dan was killed? Oops. The 2 says toys. Barrels, books.
Benny got it right.
Benny.
Wow. Good job. Okay. A book about grief. Okay. Yes. Rob got it right too.
Yeah, he mentioned it in his one of the police interviews.
That makes him sound like such a nice person.
Of course. He was concerned about their mental health. And then it was, what's her name? Corey Richens, who claimed to write a book about grief for children.
Yeah, for kids.
Yeah.
Oh. So weird and sick. Yeah.
Yeah. Which she had ghostwritten. She didn't really write that, but whatever. Anything to make a buck. Number 18. This is a yes or no. Do Dan Markel's parents get to see their grandchildren because of the Markel Act? Yes or no? I love that. Okay, they're flying. We're flying.
Yeah, who answered first? I think Satadhe is first. Okay, thank you.
Well done. The answer is no. They did not. That did not help them in their particular situation.
Okay. Great.
A little bonus answer from Benny. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. What, number 19, what city and state were on the credit card statements in the recent lawsuit by LVNV funding against Charlie Adelson? There was a recent lawsuit civil against Charlie Adelson from LVNV funding. What city and state were the credit card statements from? City and state.
Recent video.
City and state. Yes, Judy had a recent video on that we watched. So somebody evidently used his credit card with or without his permission.
What city and state were the credit cards sent to? Or the credit card statements sent to?
We've got a lot of Maryland's and Baltimore's. I love the way she spells. I love the way she spells Maryland.
Okay. Yeah, looking for the city and state
City and
together.
state. We've got a lot of Baltimore's. Baltimore, Prince County, George. I'm sorry, Prince George County. That's a county. We're getting close. Potomac, South Dakota. Miami. Nope.
I think time's up. So
Okay.
you want to go ahead and say it?
We got it to the buzzer.
Good
Time's up.
guesses.
It's Upper Marlboro, Maryland, and that's outside of DC too, right? Isn't it? Like
It's
upper.
east, kind of southeast of DC.
Oh, it's southeast. Oh, okay. Okay. How do you think that they got a hold of his number? Oops, you're
Clear
on
from
mute.
what? Yeah, because the complaint didn't have to include every single
Right.
credit card statement. So they only included a couple of the statements. So I'm not 100% sure when the credit card was opened, but just based on the narrow time period that the charges were made, it looks like somebody just opened a new credit card in
Oh.
Charlie's name,
Oh.
because the charges were all made the summer after he was arrested.
Okay. I was thinking they got a
in
hold of
July.
Yeah, that
August.
makes sense.
Yeah. But see, one of the commenters said that they knew people who worked in the jail system, or they heard of something where some jail staff people would take inmates' credit cards and personal belongings and then sell it to somebody else who would then use them. So, I guess that could have happened, but would Charlie be the type to have a Wayfair credit card? I'm not sure. Yeah, it seems more likely somebody opened it up after he was arrested.
Right.
Just guessing.
Right. That kind of makes sense. And I'm not sure if it was you. I think it was you who, or maybe it was somebody else. Did you have another lawyer on? Well, anyway, how dangerous it is, or not dangerous, but how that can happen with when people get arrested and imprisoned and convicted, their personal information is out there. Like a lot of times it can accidentally not be redacted, a social security number, his address, he's got a house for sale. So there's a lot of information that is out there in the public domain if somebody really had the desire to do something like that. What a nightmare. And then you're in prison and you have to deal with it. And this
But I think having crappy credit is really the Charlie's least worries.
Right.
These days he's in prison for life.
For sure.
So at this point, what does he care that he has a ding against his credit score?
Right.
It's just sad that somebody got away with it, probably.
Yeah, they did.
Getting some furniture and some money.
Yeah, chances are most people in prison wouldn't deal with it because, like you say, they're already in prison. So,
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the chat.
Yeah, Annie had the county.
Okay.
So we're going to give.
So we'll say Annie gets the point. Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, sorry. There's so many people commenting. It's hard to keep up with all this.
Yep. We were going to get there. Okay, no problem. Okay, Tad. I can't tell what Tad is saying. My Charlie has excellent credit. FICO score. Okay, in the Donna accent. I'm doing a terrible job.
Okay. My Charlie has excellent credit. His FICO score is well into the 800s. Even though I really like it to be about 5.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. And so the final 20th question. Everybody, this is a 2-word answer. 2 words in your answer. What 2-word statement did Judge Everett say to Donna when she tried to explain why her 2 cellmates needed to be deposed as soon as possible? What was his response?
Benny is like the superstar of this case. Benny got the point. That was fast.
Benny.
There's like no hesitation. That's amazing.
Did he say be quiet or stop talking?
No, it was stop talking. Remember I texted you and I said,
Oh, that's right.
I just realized I typed in the wrong answer. Oops.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
Adelson, stop talking. But Brittany is homeless. We won't be able to find her.
Well, who's Benny? I have a friend named Benny. Yeah.
Yeah, who is Benny? Now we're all intrigued that this person has some deeper connection to the case. Yeah. Tenton, that's hilarious. A stop talking t-shirt. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, Benny, can you tell us if you're in the United States? So if you are in the US, if you want one of the prizes, you get a choice of this beautiful stainless steel necklace, so it's not going to turn green, and these costume jewelry owl crystal earrings. Okay.
Oh, so, Benny's in Canada.
Oh, Benny's in Canada. Okay. Well, maybe we can have a tiebreaker because everybody else has 1 point. Julia, the 2, Top Cat, Jim B, Patty, and Tenton, Soldati, and Annie. Okay, so amongst you guys can do a tiebreaker question that I will ask.
Question for
Is that okay?
Is that 7 people? 7 people?
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people.
Okay, so everyone mentioned. Anyone who has a point, answer. If you have a point,
answer.
Patty, are you ready?
Okay, you ready? Okay, the question is, what's the significance of my outfit?
I forgot we didn't even talk about your outfit.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Doc, for your donation.
Oh,
we
thank you,
appreciate
Doc.
that.
Thank you.
Okay, Saltade. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but she got it right. Donna Airport. This is the Donna Rest Day Airport outfit. You won't believe it. This is how crazy I am. I know people think I'm weird already, but I actually went online and I searched forever trying to find the exact replica jacket, and it had to be in my size. So someone else was selling one, but it was like a size, I don't know, like extra small or something. I was like, I can't squeeze into that. So I had to bid on a different eBay auction to get this look. Yeah, thanks to eBay, I get my Adelson content outfits. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah,
I don't remember it had the Nike and the swoosh. I remember just the phrase, but I'm not as detail oriented sometimes, I guess. Yeah.
Well, except on the what do you call it, arrest videos, her jacket actually looks lighter gray.
It does.
This. Yeah, but I'm like, well, this is close enough. Maybe it's just the lighting. Yeah.
No, it was. It's probably the lighting.
Airport.
No, for sure. Okay. You got the right one. I'm not.
So Dade, but because Benny, the superstar, is in Canada, so Dade can choose from earrings or necklace.
Okay? Saudade is also in the US, right? We didn't ask.
Yeah, I hope you're in the US. Okay, here's my email. So please, guys, do not spam me and send hate mail and stuff. But this is just for Saudade to contact me with her address if she wants the prize. So tell me what prize you want and your address.
Yes. Saudade, did you grab that? Okay. Saudade, if you could email her that.
Yay.
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. It's nice to see you here. I don't think I've seen this person comment before. So, okay. Well, I'm very curious to find out what Benny's connection is to the case. I was asking, are you Pat Sanford? Wouldn't that be hilarious if somebody that close to the case were playing true? Yeah.
That would be funny. That would be great. It's like Pat Sanford has a screen name.
Yeah, Benny 7897. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's
Oh,
nailed
who
on.
got the Wendi dress? It was the Skeeter girl, because she said she was the right size. And back then I thought I was done wearing that Wendi dress because I had used it for so many videos and live streams and stuff. And Wendi got a new dress. And I do have a replica of her new navy blue dress with an asymmetrical neckline. Yeah, so Skeeter girl maybe has been wearing it in the Midwest. Yeah.
I think a lot of people have changed their screen name after the stuff that happened recently, or not last year. So that's good. Smart move.
Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so Benny is a Canadian Jewish friend of the Markels. Oh, thank you, Armand.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah,
Skeeter.
everybody. All right. So, let's see. Yeah, who's sausage?
Sausage.
Sorry, I don't think I saw someone named Sausage.
We would remember that. That's a funny name. So the word sausage makes me laugh. I don't know why, but it's
okay.
Funny word.
Yeah.
Guys, so the next hearing is next week, right? For Donna?
Yeah. Yeah, so Deep Dive True Crime, he already said that he's going to be covering it.
Oh, he will. Okay.
9, I think it's 9 in the morning. So he has to, oh, you were saying something. not sausage. I'm like, sausage? What?
I think, Judy, you have the red bar
mitzvah. I did.
Yeah.
I did. I got a lot of criticism for that because I wore it on one of my comedy shows with holding the bullet, you know, like pretending I was at the bar mitzvah. And so, of course, some people got mad and said that was offensive or they were disgusted or something.
Oh.
So
small few in a herd of many admirers. I wouldn't.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah,
no, I think she's gonna wear some demure outfit, you know, because that's the image she wants to give off, is that she's so demure and, you know, she toned down all those weird looks and the excessive head tilting and trying to look sexy and batting her eyes and stuff. She toned it down. Yeah. Texas will give Wendi big hair. Okay. Yeah. That's funny. So, Dawn, did you see that on the court file, it says that they're going to take the depositions of Brittany Purcell and Cassidy Conroy on February 28th at 2 and 3 p.m. So that's a surprise because I guess they found some sort of address for one of them, because I thought one of those ladies was going to be released from jail really soon.
Right.
So somehow they got an address for her.
They must have either caught her before she left and asked for that, or maybe a family member helped them get in touch.
Yeah, could be. But then again, just because you notice someone's deposition doesn't mean they're really going to show up.
Right.
I mean, she's supposed to show up, but if she's on the street and doing drugs, which is what
shows up high.
Yeah, or she probably
there's many steps to exactly. That's a good point, because there's so many steps to go before they actually were to get a decision. I mean, here's the thing about that and many things that would fall under this category. There could be like some kind of grain of truth to it. In other words, maybe Katie was spouting her mouth off, because can't imagine that, right? Bragging about what she might do to the Adelsons when they were there, but it might have been misconstrued or twisted a little, and then it got back to Donna in a way that she formed it into something positive.
Yeah, she just twisted it like she likes to do.
Of course. So the problem with that is if there's that grain of truth, and then they ask Katie, it's just going to be a big waste of time because we know it's not going to make or break that case. It's not a real defense. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
a real
right. It's
defense.
not like Katie, it's not as if Katie told these two crackheads or whatever that, she was going to lie in court, that Charlie and Donna had nothing to do with it.
Right. Exactly. Which would be interesting, the cross-examination, if they even were to make it to the witness stand. The cross-examination would be wild because, did she say this? Did she say that? And then Katie's going to come on and, whatever. Yeah. Hey, Kim. Yeah.
Kim said it was her birthday recently. She turned 64. So
Woo-hoo!
everybody wish Kim a happy birthday. Thank you for being here.
I will be 64 too pretty soon.
Really?
In April.
No way. I thought you're like in your 50s. What? What do you do with yourself? Are you doing facelifts or something like Donna?
No facelifts. No, just good skincare. That's all. Good skincare, clean living.
That's great.
I think people who are happy don't age as much as like people who are unhappy. I'm a pretty happy person. Oh, Donna goes through Charlie to get Wendi info and through the addicts to get Katie info. I just wonder what kind of information is being disseminated between all of them. But yeah, thank you, everyone.
Yeah. But see, that's why I'm pretty sure Wendi is still having no communication whatsoever with Donna and Charlie because she knows her family. Like they're a bunch of jabbermouths who can't keep their mouths shut.
That's right.
So she knows everything's being recorded in the jail. So that's been her smartest move, is to listen to her lawyer and not communicate with them.
Yeah, she knows. I mean, she knows, and she is an attorney, so I don't know. I don't know how smart she is. I still wonder how much help she got with school, just like Charlie got help with his school. I still am not convinced she's as bright as a lot.
She's not that brilliant. I mean, they act as if her going to University of Miami Law School was like the greatest thing. And I think it's most likely a total lie that she got into Harvard or Yale Law School and then ripped up the acceptance letter because her family couldn't afford it. I mean, that was something that Fancy had a source that told her. That supposedly Wendi made up the story. Nobody believes it, that she ripped up her acceptance letter to Harvard or Yale. Yeah. And also, her family could have afforded it. Give me a break. This whole thing about them losing money ages ago in a Ponzi scheme. Well, maybe they lost a little bit, but they sure made it back pretty quickly.
That's right.
What are the odds Donna is going for a dementia? Yeah, but that's not a defense anyway. Just to say that you're old, old and forgetful. Yeah, I don't think so, because she seemed totally fine with it in all those years of phone calls and the bump time.
Yeah, she would have had to have dementia at the time of the conspiracy.
Like back in 2014 or whatever. Or, even if she's saying she was already starting to be demented back in 2016, so she was more gullible. Nah, I don't think that's going to fly. What are they going to do? Bring in her doctor from back then? There's probably no old. Oh, speaking of records and stuff. Yeah, the gynecologist friend, Dr. Graper, will come back. Oh, back in 2016, while I was giving her her pap smear, she started talking nonsense, and I diagnosed her with dementia. Yeah.
Well, he might say anything.
Yeah. Hey, that brings to mind, there's also another new document in Donna's case where the state gave Donna's attorneys, they gave the state a revised motion witness list, as well as the Leon County Jail medical records from December 2023 through Valentine's Day this year. And this is kind of weird, but they also turned over as an exhibit the jail photos of Washer Unit 5. So I wonder if that's to challenge Donna's fake story that she cut herself on the washer and didn't have a Band-Aid. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, that sounds interesting that they're gonna like introduce a picture of a washer from the jail, at this hearing. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, and it may be
Anything?
even just so that the defense knows that they shouldn't waste everyone's time by putting this forward because they're going to challenge them on it. So it's like a challenge, right? So now we're going to withdraw that, those statements or that. I don't know, but yeah, that everything. What was I watching recently? I was watching some attorney. Who knows? Probably about the Jezebel Donny. Yeah, it was. It was about the Blake Lively situation. And the thing about juries is once you lie about one thing, they tend to hold it. This is what the attorneys were saying against you, that you're not credible for anything you say. So that those kind of lies or that kind of exaggeration, if it is exaggerated, which it most likely is because it's Donna, can really mess her up. Like it's going to do more harm than good for her. So yeah,
but the attorneys are
the
attorneys are getting paid though, so I think they'll kind of do whatever Donna wants them to do as long as they are within ethical boundaries,
right?
So that's why they file these things. It's like, well, let's try it. Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, maybe it'll stick. Yeah. So I don't think the state tells Wendi who she can or can't talk to. So I'm sure it's her own attorney who has told her, don't be talking to Donna or Charlie because all their phone calls are being recorded. It could only make you look bad. Yeah.
Right. Also, isn't it true? I mean, she is still a named conspirator. They didn't ever conspirator. They never withdrew that with her and Harvey. So they're not supposed to be able to speak to any other conspirators. Right?
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't think Harvey has been named as a conspirator by the state.
Okay.
I mean, they do put his picture up on that, that little collage of photos linking people, but I don't recall. I mean, you guys know the case so well. So if you know for sure, was Harvey actually named anywhere by the state as a co-conspirator, please let us know. Yeah. Okay, good comments here. Donna drives everyone nuts. Yeah. Harvey is probably happier. Harvey is whooping it up.
Yeah, she does seem like the kind of client who would be, even if the lawyer was like, yeah, that's probably not a good idea, but she might just insist on certain things, even against their advice. So
yeah. Oh, somebody called Donatella Ninja Turtle when she was wearing the turtle suit. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. Okay, so I admit, since we're in good company with people who are crazed about the Dan Markel case, I went on eBay and I bought that puppy green vest, and I did my skating routine to it. Was it to baby we were born to run? Yeah. So finally I was like, well, what do I do with this green puffer vest? Because it's just taking up space in my closet and I'm never going to wear it again because it made me look so fat. So I think I donated it to the thrift store, the Dorcas Ministries thrift store. Yeah, the things I do for YouTube.
I know, I remember that. It's so funny. I was going to ask you, did you get that on eBay as well?
Yes, I got it on eBay. Yeah, it's a good source of specialty items. Yeah. So, okay. Thanks, CB.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it depends what they get from Harvey and Donna's cell phones and their iPads. There's got to be plenty more info on it. So there's still hope. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you, CB. I was given a bullet bourbon mug randomly. Really? Oh, guess what? Today I was behind a mica green, what do you call it? Like silver mica Prius today. So
oh
I
wow.
immediately was like, oh, somebody's still driving that, because those cars were popular long time ago, like 2012-ish to 2014-ish. Seems
Right.
like every Prius was that mica, was it mica pine mist?
Mike.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody
Yeah.
knows the exact verbiage of the color of the hitman's rental
Oh, that's
Prius.
trippy. Did you take a picture of it?
No, I was driving, so I'm not gonna drive and
Did
be
you
like,
look at
where's
the
my
rear
cell
view,
phone?
the rear view mirrors? Were they both, were they different?
Oh no, it was, I couldn't tell if it was missing a tow hook and it didn't have an aftermarket, mirror cover. Is this silver pine or silver pine
I
mica? I
thought it was
remember
mica.
mica.
I
Yeah,
remember
there was
mica.
something mica.
I thought it was
Yeah.
silver pine mica. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you, KCL. KCL. Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys are just so knowledgeable about the case. It's amazing. So, it's interesting that so many people have gotten so hooked on Dan's case. Thank you. Thanks, Julia. Okay,
But TC
great.
says that WhatsApp messages are retrievable, but the words are mixed up. Are we talking about if we try to retrieve our own, or
Law enforcement.
do they mix them? That's interesting.
Yeah. But my question is, could they get the stuff from 2014, though?
Right.
Because I'm hearing about trials now where they were able to get WhatsApp messages from several years ago, but I'm not sure about 2014. Yeah. So it seems like nobody knows for sure. We'll just have to see what comes out in Donna's trial. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Thank you. So, Dawn, so what other cases are you interested in now?
Yeah.
Or is it just
So
this case?
no, definitely watching the one in LA that's going on right now. I did try to catch some of the ASAP Rocky, California versus ASAP Rocky, but that was insane. The lawyers were yelling at each other. The judge was yelling. It was just wild. So I didn't watch any of the defense case in chief. I wasn't that interested in it at all, but it was just for entertainment reasons, because they're all yelling, and I've never seen a courtroom like that. The judge didn't hold any of them in contempt. You'd be like, stop yelling, shut up. Like, it was so uncivilized and crazy, because
Unprofessional. Yeah, you can't believe
you don't
people
expect
act
that
like
in a
that.
courtroom. And then so the California versus Monica Sementelli, which is going on right now, you can watch it on several channels. And that was a woman who her husband ended up getting stabbed to death by her lover. So another family one. And the one of the daughters found her father, like that. And it was just really gory and tragic. And if what the prosecution is saying is true, and I have no reason to doubt it, the mother set it up that way so that her kid would find him.
What? That is just evil. That's
Oh,
so horrible.
it's so horrible.
Like, you'll never get over that. Yeah.
No, never. And then I'm just kind of keeping an eye on the filings for Lively and I forgot his name already. What's his name? Baldoni, who I never heard of, and I don't know I'm not somebody who follows any of these people, but it's not. I was not interested in the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing, because it just was like a really horrible relationship, and it was just yuck. But this one is someone who's accusing someone of doing SA on a film set where everything's being recorded, and making these accusations that don't appear, but it's only going to be a civil trial, and I think it's probably a federal. They're doing it in New York, so I think it's a federal courthouse. We're not going to see the trial ever if it goes to trial, but it just seems so preposterous and wild. But what's cool about it is all of the filings are being made public immediately, and there's a lot of reporting on it, people in the courtroom who are reporting out. So it's kind of great because you can read everything. In fact, Baldoni's legal team has put up their own website where they have all of the filings, so you can read everything, which is great. I think that's really helpful. I think more attorneys are going to start doing that now that they know that people are really interested in that kind of thing. It's too bad you can't get court records more easily. Like, it's almost impossible. There's no court records accessible for this Monica Cementelli trial at all. And I even called like the clerk of courts, and she's like, "No, we might put them up after the trial." I'm like, "Well, that's not going to help."
Yeah, I guess there's no sunshine laws out there.
No, not at all. Let's see what else. I'm very interested in watching Lori Daybell defend herself. She's going pro se in Arizona. I think that's going to be April. She's already been convicted in Idaho, but now she's being charged with I don't think I can say the word on your channel, doing in her ex-husband in order to marry Chad Daybell, and then they went on to
That's just so gross. Like Chad, like people kept calling him Chud or Spud or Potato Face or something. I'm like, why would you do all this for this guy? He sounds like a nutcase, and he doesn't even look good.
No, he doesn't even look good. That's the thing. It's like, what? She wanted to make him into somebody. Yeah. A project. I don't know.
Just so screwed up. Yeah.
But it will be kind of funny, I think, because there were so many of her friends who seemed to know a lot, like about where the children were and that kind of thing. And they were not exactly forthcoming with the police in Idaho. And she's going to end up being the one, if she's going pro se, right? She's going to be the one questioning her friends. And the thing that I'm going to look for is, is she going to expose them? Because she knows that they lied. And it's going to be an all out, I don't know, it's just going to be an all out interesting. I can't see her because she has nothing to lose. She's in prison for life.
Yeah.
So she's just using this as a platform, and now she's
sort of like being all arrogant and grandstanding and enjoying the attention, and sort of like that other crazy guy, Daryl Brooks or something, who was representing himself, and he was enjoying it, because he's so narcissistic.
Right. But she's actually going to be the one questioning all of her friends who helped put her away in Idaho. So I think it's going to be potentially could be pretty interesting. We'll see what the judge puts up with. So that one's coming up. What else is there's always so many, and it's really sad. It's like so many trials and so many crimes. Like the more I watch, it's like the more reality hits on how horrible people are.
It's like, wow, people actually act like this, and they do these things to their former loved ones, especially and spouses,
family.
With their kids. Because even locally, there's been some cases in my town or my state, same sort of thing, where somebody was in a relationship with someone, and then next thing you know, they're like burning their body and stowing it in a car, or shooting, doing something, strangling their ex-girlfriend. It's so awful. But it just kind of makes you lose hope in humanity that so many bad things happen to good people.
It does. And there's a trial actually in my county coming up in May, which I'd like to go to at least on some days too. And it's another one. Yeah, it's a husband-wife situation. She's never been found, but there are just certain ones that I get interested in for different reasons that touch me. Like her family had looking for her. They thought she was missing, that kind of thing. So it was on the news constantly that there were these search parties and you can help if you want to go here and there. And so some of these really affect, if it's in your area where you live, some of them can really affect you personally for a variety of reasons. But I'm kind of interested in maybe attending. I would have liked to go, like I said, to LA for this Cementelli one for at least a couple days, but the one in May, maybe in San Diego, I can go to some. So that one is really interesting. And there was the pretrial hearings were on YouTube. Well, they were on one of the local news sites. And if I can still access those, I'm going to replay those pretrial hearings on my channel, because it's interesting because I'm interested in the case, but also because the defense attorney, who's no longer on the case, was so bad that it was almost comical. And so her interactions with the judge and everybody and the witnesses was just like completely wild. So even for entertainment purposes, I want to show that on my channel. Soon, if I can get permission from the news station, which I'm sure they will let me. So yeah, but that's coming up. There's so many trials, right?
Yeah.
Since I've been home recovering, I have more time to just sit and watch YouTube all the time.
Oh, that's true. Once again, it's like a slippery slope. Like once you start watching and then they suggest more similar videos and more. Yeah. Oh, the next hearing is next Wednesday, the 26th at 9. So Deep Dive True Crime is supposed to live stream it. Yeah. So that's on her motions, trying to get out of jail pending trial. And, just her whole sob story about why she should get out of jail.
Right. Yeah, they're not going to let her, especially with her experience, right? Crystal Rogers, nothing yet. I think his trial is later on this year. So Too Deep asks, Dawn, did you see the news conference yesterday about the Mendez? I saw that there was a news conference, and then I later saw that I didn't. Maybe you can tell me if you saw it. I did. It sounded like I think that was the DA, right, in LA, who said that the letter that the cousin produced, I guess it was a copy of the letter that the defense wants the DA's office to look at, because it's pointed to abuse. And the DA's office is not taking it seriously, from what I could tell just from the news clip that I saw. In other words, he's saying, oh, it's a copy of the letter, it's not the original, which I don't. There's a lot of other evidence out there that the father was abusive, so I'm not sure. But I think there's a lot of public pressure to keep them in prison. So. And then TC is asking what time is the I wrote it down. Hold on.
9.
Oh, okay. 9 Eastern?
Yes. I'm pretty sure, because now that Deep Dive True Crime has his friend Ed, who everybody thinks is the AI voice.
Yes,
yeah.
The voice.
So I'm pretty sure that's what Ed said on the latest video, is that it's going to be at 9.
Okay. For some reason, I thought it was a little later, in the like 11:30.
Because I actually have the court website up. So let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought I had it up. I'm checking right now.
I wrote it on my calendar right here. I think I did. At first, I thought it was like
it's 9. Yeah, I just see it right here on the court calendar, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
On
Tuesday,
the 26th. No, the 26th, which is Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah. Then the later case management is March 25th at 2:30.
That's the one I was thinking of, the 25th. Yes.
So it's like everybody's gonna mark their calendars and
I know, I
hopefully we
have it.
don't have work stuff or some family stuff coming up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so it definitely says 9 a.m. on Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dawn, do you want to go ahead and play my short? Because I kind of have to get going soon.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, it's gosh, I don't even know what I called
Which one
it,
was
but
the
it's not the latest one, but it's probably like the third from the most recent short with Wendi and oh, I think it's called The Many Faces of Wendi Adelson.
okay.
I think that's what it's called.
Okay. And remind me why I'm
Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually the fourth from the most recent because people said, "Can you play it?" So
right. Oh, Faces of Wendy.
sorry.
Oh, yeah, the one with the tongue. The one with the tongue.
Where
Okay.
like after the halfway mark, there's something about like I'll get them hot, showing what I've got, and she sticks out her tongue.
Okay, I will play that. So you guys stay tuned, and we'll say goodnight to Judy, and then after that, I'll say goodnight too.
Okay,
So,
yeah, you can stay on.
yeah, thank you so much for doing this with me. We'll
Sure,
try to
it's
do it
always
again.
fun.
It's so much fun. I love it. Oh my God. I don't know. I'm getting this weird message. Okay. I love doing this with you. It's so fun, and it's super fun to got that face.
Yeah, to research the case even more, to come up with questions.
Yeah, and to be with the whole community and just get together and hold hands while we await the next surprise, I guess you should say. It is extra Shakespearean for sure. It's got a little extra. Right. Okay, guys, let's play this. Let's say goodbye to Judy. Goodbye, Judy, and then I'll play this and then I'll say goodbye. Thanks again. See you soon.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night. I guess I'll keep it running on my channel, though. So I'll have to come back and turn it off later. So since we're doing a joint live stream, so I'll just
right. Okay. Yes, don't end the stream. I'll do that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. Congratulations to Benny and Saudade for being the 2 winners tonight. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, guys, let's do this. Full screen. Whoops. Is that the one with the tongue? I didn't see the tongue. Oh, that's not the poker face. Okay. Okay, let's find the poker face. All right, poker face. Poker face. I think this is the same one. Oh. There it is. little. I think she might have been wetting her lips. I'm not sure. I'm trying to get it right. Okay, we got to do a screenshot here. There we go. I had no idea. I know the blinks, the faces. She's just so charming, right? Oh my goodness. Yes, she does. She does all kinds of strange things with her face. Strange things with her face. Okay. All right. Well, we definitely had to do some more screenshots from you. We could do like a screen record and do it back and forth and back and forth. All right, guys. Well, hey, again, thank you for being here. We'll have to do some fun. Right. I think it was more like a lipping lips thing, but with the poker face music, it's a sticking out the tongue, right? Okay, guys. Well, it was really good to see you. It's been a long time. I've missed you all so much, and we'll do this again. And we'll see you next week at the we'll see you next week at the hearing on James's channel. Hopefully, he won't have any technical issues. Oh, that would be great. That would be great. Okay. We'll make sure you get that sauteed. All right, guys. Have a good night. Great to see you. Take care, everyone. Be safe. As we were talking about earlier, it is a dangerous world out there. So be safe, make good decisions, help people be kind and be happy, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.